Hey, welcome back again, guys. I am live again. Let me see what today we are going to go to play Myos really Myositis. Sorry, I wrote the title wrong. Anyway, I'm sorry about that. And let's see what this game is about. Myositis. My life is not yours to take. Synopsis. You've died. Let's see. Let's read the dialogue first. Let's read, the, what do you call it? This paragraph first. You've decided they're short. What they tell about the game. You've died at the hands of your new ex-boyfriend, Ethan. Filled with a mix of sorrow, confusion, and rage, you decide to spend your afterlife hunting him in the hope of getting an answer from your murderer. However, you are only given more questions as you realize you are not the only ghost following him around. It is important, it says that it's better if we downloaded the game than playing it in the browser. Okay, let's see how the game is about. Should I record also? Let's see. Let's start the game. Anyway, this is me, Nori. Usually I play this kind of game, which is novel game that has multiple endings. But sometimes I do game some of the 3D games that I can play, which they don't give me that much of Scaredy Cat. I am more to Scaredy Cat. Okay, but I do give a try to play some of the 3D games, okay? Mostly I play this kind of games. Novel games from itch.io. Start. Would you like to see the content warning for this game? Okay, show the content warning. Corneal murder, strangulation, fire, described blood, described corpse, kissing a dead body, described burning life. Okay. Would you like to see the LED set? What's this? Work is boring. Your work is boring. You never thought you'd ever be able to enjoy a job. And this particular one only proved you right. Okay. You shuffle through a stack of old case files, flipping through the pages without really reading them. The walls blur together. Medical terms and names of the dead all blending into the same dull nothing. Okay, we are getting bored out of our own work. Just like me. That's all this is. There was nothing to do, but I do love making videos for you guys. Did you at the cemetery today? You should be at the cemetery right now. You tell yourself, but you wandered back here, hoping for anything to break the monotony. But even here, there's nothing. Aside from all the bodies, but that doesn't freak you out as much as it used to. You say, dropping the file back into the corner counter. The morgue smells like an antiseptic, an old metal, the kind of skin that sticks to your clothes. The hum of the lights presses against your skull. You rub your eyes, glancing down the door. Okay. As if on cue, Klika. Okay. Someone enters. Someone enters. Someone familiar. You've heard the sound of those footsteps 1,000 times. It barely registers in your mind. However, the highlighted text to inspect the phantom. Okay. Okay. I did it. You look down, expecting another co-worker. Maybe your supervisor coming to scold you for wasting time, but it's Ethan, your boyfriend. Ethan Calloway, 23, male, smart, if a bit quiet. You have been dating this goofball for roughly a month. Okay, calling him goofball, but you don't. What are you doing? What is it, man? He got some temper. You blink at him. He looks off. His stance is stiff, shoulders tense, like he wasn't expecting to find anyone here. For a second, you think about answering seriously, but then again, this place is miserable, and he looks miserable, and it just feels right to break the tension. What am I not allowed to loiter in my favorite depression workplace? Okay, depressing. You flash him a smirk, but he doesn't react. His eyes flick down to your hand. What do you mean, man? You follow his gas, running. You weren't holding anything special, just some old paperwork. Okay, reading payment request form. The one is filled out, but unsigned. I was about to ask the supervisor what to do with it and other files down here, but something about it makes him tense. His finger twitch at his side. What's wrong with you, Ethan? Put that down. Sure. You set the file back onto the counter, watching him carefully now. The shift in the air is subtle, but it's there. Something is wrong. What's wrong with you? Why are you even here? Killing time, not luxury. Still no reaction, not even half of amusement. Ethan jaw clench. His gaze flickers toward the door, or half a second, like he considering something. And that's when it really sinks in. He's nervous, not annoyed, but confused, nervous. You've worked with him long enough to know the difference. Something wrong with you, man. Your stomach twist. What's up with you? Nothing. His answers comes too fast. His voice is too sharp, too controlled. Something wrong with it. Don't tell us, man. Don't tell us. Your fingers go slightly. The lights feel too bright now. The whole room feels smaller, like the walls are closing in. Yeah, sure, nothing. Yeah, sure, nothing, man. What did you really do, man? What have you really done? Did you kill someone? You take a step back, just slightly, just enough to put space between you. You shouldn't feel like you have to. Ethan noticed. What were you looking for? But nothing. I told you I was just... Don't lie. His voice dropped lower than before. There's something underneath it, something strange. Control the tone. You remember your dad using that same tone with your brother. Once, he had cheated on his girlfriend, and Dad had just not even. Dad's voice didn't sound like this. The tension in the air tightens like a rope around your throat. You don't like this. You don't like the way he's standing, the way his hand crawled into fast, like he's holding something back. Sympathetic nervous system. The feeling is barely perceptible within torrent of adrenaline pumping in your veins, but the deep primal part of you has recognized the presence of predator. okay? You don't like the fact that for the first time since knowing him, you don't trust him even a little. You want to move past him and leave, but he moves fast. It's fast, too fast. But once again, he just standing there, staring his expression. The next is reaching for you. You don't even get the chance to react before his hands are on you, grabbing at your wrist, your arm pushing. You stumble back, knocking over the chair behind you. The metal legs screech against the tile, the sound sharp and jarring. What are you doing, Ethan? What the hell is happening? There's something wild in his eyes, something raw and terrifying, but underneath that, there's certainly his intention. He's already made up his mind. Your body crashes against him. You don't understand why. What did he do? Your vision, fight or flight reaction is screaming at you to get away, but he doesn't let go. Oh, Ethan, what are you doing? The pain, sharp and immediate. Ethan, you don't get to finish the question before he shoves you again. Harder this time. Your back hit the metal table behind you, cold pressing through your pelvis. The breath is knocking from your lung, and for a second you don't even feel scared. Just confused. This isn't a joke. This isn't some weird misunderstanding. He says something, but you don't hear it over the rush of blood in your ears. You try to push him back again, but your balance is already off. Your feet slip again, the slick tile, and suddenly you are falling. Something hard and sharp presses into your back as you hit the floor, knocking the breath from your lung completely. Oh, he's using a knife against us. Your vision swims, pain flying through you, deep and unbearable. Your hands grasp at something, at nothing. Your mind stuttering, trying to catch up. Ethan is leaning over you. His face is pale and tense, his chest rising and falling too fast. His hands are shaking now. Your finger brush against something warm spreading beneath you. Type O positive or blood. No. The world was at the edge, dark creeping in too fast. You try to move, try to say something, but your body won't listen. Oh, stupid masticate. But your body won't listen. The monster feels even colder now. The lights too bright, bulbing, louder than before. The weight in your limbs turns to nothing. The sound of your own breathing slows. The pain is still there, but it doesn't matter anymore. Your body feels wrong. Ethan is still there, watching, not moving, not saying words. He just silently leaves the controls with an object in his hand. He what? Did nothing. He killed us. The stupid moron killed us. Everything is dissolved. The Mogo is still here, but it's wrong, at least more wrong than it felt before. The lights are dimmer now, flickering weakly. Your phenomenal penumbra. You are 7. It's past midnight. Your brother wants to show you something. It is the Orient constellation. He whispers, barely containing his excitement. Through his telescope, the stars blur together. The once harsh brightness reduced to something distant. The constant hum of the fluorescents, the quiet buzz in pain. While you are 14, it is past midnight. Your bedroom is on the second floor. but you can't hear the turgid move below the floorboards. Your parents almost had another fight. Now they watch TV in better silence. You would prefer if they had far out instead. I don't hate it with these things, but the arguing and usually need to die are really good. I like it. Of the cooling units, it's all muffled. But one thing about the good thing of this is that the mobile, you don't have to collect that much. You have to put in the other one. There's an explanation. You try to move, but body was limited. You are eating at past midnight. Your own phone's coffee, and this homework isn't getting done any quicker. The due date is this morning, but your body is so heavy. Doesn't feel real. Your limbs are weightless and disconnected, as if you are floating just off the floor. The cold that should be pressing against your skin isn't there. You don't feel anything. Not the chill of the room, not the ash in your limbs, but the pumping of blood in your veins. Feel anything. Question in you are 20. It past midnight. This is your second shift at the moment. And last time you laid eyes on the dead body, you saw it for a second between two closing doors. Retire, being been called. Okay? Something shifts in all of your vision. You turn and moment to morning. You are 21. It's past midnight. Ethan Holloway asks you if you'd like to go out with your tea game. You pretended to hesitate. Yes, I'd love to. Okay. You see your son. The body is still there. Sprawled on the floor. Where you felt motionless, lifeless, slack, eye dull, blood staining the tail beneath you in a slow, creeping pool. It's so still that the moment your mind refuses to believe it, that's not you, that can't be you. Beneath it moves. He kneels beside your body, jaw tight, breath shaky. He hesitates, just for a second, staring at you. What left of you before his hands move swiftly and practiced. 21x. Okay, we are 21. Bruising around the wrist, cuts and cracks at the back of the skull, defensive wounds, chaos of death, blood falls, trauma to the head. This dude, what you done to us? Have you done to us, man? Cuts and cracks of the skull, oh, that's bad. You, what is it? You brush your hair out of your face and tuck it behind your ear, casting your cheek before leaning in the telly. Give it a kiss. Seriously, man, as you told us. He then backs up and grabs you by the shoulder, dragging you across the floor and gritting his teeth as he left your body and shoves it in a spare storage cabinet. You can't speak, you can't breathe, you can't even move as you watch it happen. These presses your arms against your side, pushing your legs in, making sure your body fits before slamming the door shut. That's it, that's where you are now, shoved awake like nothing, like an inconvenience, but you were never here. Ethan is shouting, pressing his hand over his face. His chest rises and falls unevenly before he forces himself to breathe forward. His fingers twitch, then steady slowly. Methodically, he kneels again, this time carefully through your pockets. Oh, he said. He pulls something out. Can't see what it is, only that it makes him pause. His thumb brushes over it once, twice before shoving it in his own pocket. His hands are still shaking, but when he strides straight, when he stretches, his face nods. Not breathe, as long as hell. Ethan rolls his shoulder, cracking his neck, like he's resting himself. Like whatever weak is just flatter through him doesn't exist anymore. When he turns toward the door, his steps are steady and controlled, like nothing happened. But you still here. Well, right, you are watching. You can't breathe anymore, but if you were, you think your chest would be ashy. You. How did you? Then he saw his hand on the door. His head felt his hands tilted slightly. Then he looks directly at you. The baseline looks scared. He breathes, patches your whole body going big, ragged. Yeah, you're watching all so after the people said, you lunatic crazy man. Eyes flutter fast door, then to the wall metal cabinet when he stuffed you on and then to you. You're solid and hands up in yourself. And one. His expression also popped. His lips parted slightly. His borrowed brows together. His pupils blown by something that looks almost like shock. He looks back at the cabinet and the motionless body inside. At you again, he breathes, shudders out. His shoulders locking tight and his finger twitch at his side. Then his eyes twist. Not even fear, not even doubt, something else, something unreadable, something dangerous. He doesn't say a word, doesn't even breathe for a second. But I can see it in his eyes. He knows this is real. He doesn't say anything, doesn't question it, doesn't even hesitate. This dude, the tiny as it goes. His whole body drives into motion as he turns away. grabbing the handle and shoving the door open. His footsteps are fast, panicked, but not entirely running. The sharp sound of his shoes echoing against the tiles, the floor, floor, floor skid right flicker. The door swings shut behind him. The lock clicks into place. You stare at the door. Your body is stuck in that cabinet. Ethan is gone, but you are still here. Another body in the morgue. Frick. What about blood? He didn't even mean it. And you aren't staying behind. You don't think, you just follow. He reached the morgue door, grabbing for his keys with a shaky hand. The key slips, clutches it with tight. He pauses under his feet, grabs it, shoves it into the lock, like the ball slides into place just as you reach the threshold of the locked door that is touching, as if it wouldn't. Is he stupid? Step forward and walk by for it. Figure this would happen. The hallway is dim and empty, respectfully. He's already halfway down it. His movement was sharp, rushed. His hand felt in his pocket, clutching around for the took from you. He breathed a shout, but he didn't stop it. He keeps walking like it. If you just pretend hard enough that you aren't real, you'll disappear. You don't disappear, you keep falling. He knows you're behind him, but he doesn't even dare to look over his shoulder. He shoved open the little door, stepping out into the moonlight air, the city. Ashy blood. Mining it? Right? So, a compound. The suburb a few miles from the east coast. Used to be an old town before the told of country, and the boat from Sounds in the distance, cars passing, neon lights blinking. Life continues as if nothing has changed. But for you, everything has. You can walk like a man, trying to outrun his own shadow. The pace is too deliberate, too fast. The space between you isn't much. Still a few steps, close enough for him to feel it. Close enough that when he glances at his reflection in the passing window, he sees it. The typical. You wonder if it makes his stomach trash the way he felt yourself. Instead, he's saying nothing. Not acknowledgement, no denial, just control. Like, it ignores you long enough, if he focuses on putting one foot in front of the other. If he refuses to see you, maybe you'll disappear. But we don't. You know he can hear you. Every shape or movement. Every footstep. You aren't even trying to be quiet. And yet nothing. You narrow your eyes up. You remind him if he wants to pretend you don't exist. You pick up your pace, stepping directly in his hand, cutting him off. He helps belly and body, pockets on you, the body hits that same shot in hell. Exact movement of his station, the way his fingers point into his pocket, like he's fighting the urge to react. He doesn't meet your eyes. Then he steps around you and keeps walking. You also exist. It is not fear, not being it's rage. You quickly tell behind him. The silence is unbearable. Ethan keeps walking, pretending and acting like you aren't right there. Like you don't exist. Like he didn't just see you standing in the street, staring back at him. Like you aren't following him from the street step or step, waiting for him to acknowledge what he did. And he won't even look at you. He won't say a word. He just keep walking. You let him walk, you let him ignore you, you let him pretend for a while that maybe you aren't really there. But it won't last, it can't. Because the longer you follow, the more the anger builds. It crawls up your spine, hot and thick, and suffocating, filling the empty space where your headbeat used to be. You're dead, and he did it. And now he's walking like it doesn't matter, like he did. Just shove your body into a cabinet. Your hands clench at your sides. No heartbeat, no breathe, no outlet in your body. But you still feel this, and sadly, you're done waiting. Why? He's doesn't react. He keeps walking, keeps pretending, makes it works. Something inside you snaps. Say something. Your voice rings through empty street, sharp, furious, Ethan flinches, belly, but it's enough. You see his breath stutters, but he keeps moving. He can see ghosts and feel them and hear them. You saw me back there, didn't you? Nothing, no reaction. Just that step out forward, like he's trying to make himself small. But if he doesn't respond, this moment won't be real. You killed me. Ethan pays headshots for a fraction of a second, but still he says nothing. You grit your teeth, something white hot born under your skin. Why won't he say anything? Why is he still presenting? I don't know if this matters. Like you don't matter. What did I ever do to you? You step closer, keeping pace beside him, refusing to be ignored by yelling. Your voice are all unromantic, but you don't care. He owes you this. He owes you everything. I thought you cut yourself off, breath catching in your throat before the words finished, leaving your mouth. Something about them feels wrong. It's too late. You already said it. You already let it slip. I thought you loved me. Ethan stares right in. He can't watch you if he know, but he can no longer admit. This to himself now. See that way. See that. You know. His jaw clenched so tight. You think his teeth might break. His hands are shaky, shoved deep into his pocket. He doesn't stop walking, doesn't speak, he doesn't even look at you. And that makes it worse. Because now, more than anything, you remember him. You remember the late nights, the long shift, and how he looked at you. You remember how his voice sounded when he said your name. He always pretended not to care, but you were pretty sure he did. You remember thinking you're safe. You remember trusting him. But that this is off. She let go into face at your side, frustration buzzing through you, restless, uncontainable. You don't care if he takes now. If he talks now, you don't care if he answers. You just want him to feel this. You shock him. Your hands finally make contact before they face and throw him. You know you wouldn't be able to touch him, but because it's your rage, nonetheless, you glad him, shaking, chest tight, anger. Say nothing, you coward. Nothing. Not even a mention of his expression. Oh, this one. Why? If you don't talk, you will make his life hell. I'll leave you alone. Until he answers you. Yeah, sure. Be yours, Stace. My lab is never yours to take. Now yours take. You trail him across campus, past the quiet street, past people who can't see. He doesn't matter, he can't. He finally chisels. He doesn't hesitate. He pushes the door open. Step inside, you lift it, slam shut behind you. You step right through it, slapping inside as if the walls mean nothing. Ethan moves like a man trying to stay in control, slow deliberate. He doesn't look at you. He just shrugs off his coat, throwing on the chair by his desk, and rubs hand over his face like he had whipped away the weight pressing down on him. He doesn't deserve a moment of peace, yet for sure. Just step forward, and step at the nearest thing you can reach your notebook and pen, anything. It's well moves, just reach shuffle across the desk. You grit your teeth, open harder, shove something else, a small plastic layer of smaller, steel coins scattering onto the surface. The ever drains you breathing, send sharp pull of energy from somewhere inside. You feel it in your fingertips, in the static hum of your body. Ethan stops. Not a big reaction, but you much of one at all. You need to do something. You grit your teeth and do it again. Another pin, a book shifting slightly. There's a water muscle, not onto the side, pulling across the wood. You feel each action deep in your core, like pulling at invisible strings, like stretching something that doesn't want to bend this. You know you reach your limit, but nonetheless, life like quarterback are easy from watching the reaction. Just like before, he ignores it. Strange, he doesn't even seem surprised that you can move object. He steps past the desk and sits on the bed, staring bluntly at the wall, at nothing, at anything but you. His posture stays stiff, too ready, too controlled, to feel the heat he wants. The wall starts, you can't even touch him, you can't shake him, you can't make him feel the way he made you feel. This is right, no matter how much anger balls throw you, he still has the power to ignore you. Make you more, but it was able to, because it also would have crashed his sex over and over. Ethan doesn't last long before exhausted, exhaustion catches up to him, unlike you, is now leads his sex, but he doesn't rest peacefully. Oh, you can annoy as you want, as long as you have energy. That's fact, he's choose them, his breathing is even controlled, but it doesn't last. After a while, he starts to shift, turns his arms, then again, his body resting beneath the sheets, his face fishes, takes his hand nightmare. You step closer, arms crossed, your eyes locked on him. What could he possibly have nightmare about? He killed you, he will ignore you, he spent every second since your death pretending nothing at all. That his hands are soaked in guilt, so why does he look like this now? A part of you is hoping, praying, it's about you, that the weight of the death is finally weighing on him, his blood together, breathe sharp. Moving something on his knee, the walls are just all too jumbled. You make out, but his hands twitch, like he's reaching for something. His head shakes slightly against the pillow, his jaw tightens forward onto his side, his body going inward, like he's trying to make it out small. His breathing isn't steady or it's quick, shallow, but steady. Then, the chokes, belly, there's sound, almost like a gasp. The hand gripped the bucket. Not quite, no. The cool nightmare. Never really to him, has had it gripped for a long time. This is the cause of self-control, the favor of hurt, the slow knife. He uses something again, but it's still a little clearer this time. The single word, namely, no, not name, just whisper something wrong, something afraid. No. Your stomach twists. But it's not you, whatever he's seeing, whatever his mind is playing for him over and over again. It's not you, something else, something older, something deeper. And you have no idea what it is. He shouts again, being passion, short, rising, rebelling too fast. Then he numbers, forward, stand down again. You should feel satisfied. He said was. But you wonder why he's actually afraid of and why was it you? Yeah, but damn, to that your relationship, you are the jealous one. Okay. Okay, let's speak. Don't need to be sure that he does. Don't wait, he literally counts you. And for mine, yeah. The next moment, he takes something off the work. Only a shit feels like one sign that he remembers the way he crashed in his sleep, reached his face, and never say out loud. He has out all emotion, but nothing has feeling. No. The text, the call you on, he just lets all the way down. Even the robot tools, it's programmed and modified that he is so small within himself that even the robot no longer registers his presence. For no reason. You follow him as he moves to the bathroom, while giving him praise to shower, retorting that he is busy brushing his teeth. He doesn't look at the mirror, not directly. The gaze stays locked on the sink, avoiding his own suction. I don't know. But trapped within this steel continent, Ethan screams in terror like a man buried alive. What could happen to Ethan? Is he making you reacting like that? Like nothing happened? Change clothes, grab his bag, gets to the campus, right there, step for step, watching him, set the wrong lecture, take notes with a blank face, node along, and professors grown old. Watching him go through an entire day pretending he just understood you, and nothing is hanging over him. Like he didn't walk around with blood on his hands. Days like this continue on for a while, in a routine almost identical to the one he had before, and more than you expect. Ethan isn't going to work. He's been skipping for the past few days. He doesn't sit best. When time will around, when he should be heading to the mall, when he should be settling in for another long shift under those awful flickering lights. But he doesn't even check his phone for a message. He'll just idly around campus for a while before turning to his door and preparing for the next day. The day was the same. This day was the same. He just reminded when he was sitting on the bench outside one of the public hardest small circle in this table. Oh, you can feel like this. I just want to share that list. It's their opportunity to speak. Then inside the bench. Choices we make will influence later people. Ignoring me won't make you willing. Ethan would react. You could at least tell me why you did it. Still nothing. There's that same powerful silence. I just want to know. Did I piss you off? Was it fun for you? Ethan gripped his back tights. Knocking, knuckles, going, lights. His breathing is then controlled, too controlled. Then finally, a chef in his glass, your words, but not enough to break enough to crack. Stop. It's just one word, but the first thing he say to you is more. His voice is rough, all the time, not angry, not basic, just exhausting. That means you're hitting him. You tap your head, watching him, it will be easy to block. To remind him that you don't need anything from him, he's the one who did everything from you. Yeah. But instead, the question says in there between you, and you're waiting for answers. What's going on? What's going on? What's Ethan peace patches. He wasn't expecting the call. That's when the fish gives his face before finally dragging his hands down, resting his arm on his knees and takes hell hard, breathe. Almost like a laugh. Like lies. But even it's going on, even he seems to and sure it's all just without when he tells himself. But it's not a cold, it's just easy. There's a man. After giving us, he slightly shakes his head, but he doesn't believe you. Doesn't really don't know him. His eyes shift somewhat, not to you, but to behind him. You turn your head slightly following him, expecting to see something somewhere. But before nothing there, just you and him. Faceless, understanding, and sleep. They don't. But fast enough, you feel faint from the moment. For some reason, when it's passive, your mind flux state. And when you guys make Ethan and the strange marks he had on his hand. And yet, he looks so sure like he knows he's not alone. There's something else there lurking just out of sight. The stomach twist. But before he can say anything, any man, the hell he's looking at, he shakes his head and mutes something under his feet. Too much. Then he stands up, showing his hands into his pockets, or somewhere. You just can walk like that, and goes, you follow me. The street glow together. It's routine now. The same slow, silent walk, the same way. Pretend you don't exist, the same way. The curtains close around him, like a second shadow. You take every chance to rattle him just because you can. He flinches, and stiffens, never speaks. But like something's off. He isn't just reacting to you anymore. He keeps voice, shoulder, slight, walking behind him. The pace is light, not rushed, but close. His fingers twitch at his side. His neck pressing on the same line, as if into something under in him. Or anything wrong with you. You can't touch all of it, this view was like a shape, thinking like a matter. Not yet, what now? Okay. Ethan reached his door, stepped aside without hesitating, without pause. He found an email, followed the story on the line, like he's moving from autopilot. The second, the door swings shut behind him. He exhaled a slow, heavy breath. Like he'd been holding it the entire walk home. He kicks off his shoes, not even bothering to line them up. Like he usually does, his jacket slides from his shoulder, rattling onto a heap on the chair, then without so much as a second climbs onto it. That's it. Yeah, that's it. No brushing his teeth, no checking his phone, nothing. Just immediate escape from iron coffee. Then to the deep sleep, rolling himself in the sheets, and deep sleep to the same thing. Use cough under your breathe. Pow. You step closer, wash away shoulder lines, and follow each breath. That shit smell, weighing his body. Like hand that won't let go. Then okay. Even as exhaustion takes over, even our building, no peaceful. His won't twitch, his fingers goes around the edge of the body, gripping it, but it's the only thing anchoring him. Nothing what he feels, no, not in the way it should, not in the way you want it to. Then you notice it. At best, you think it is shape or the light. The shadow stretched at the edge of the room, blocking slightly in the depth of the city outside. But now you, as your eyes adjust and focus, you see clearly. A figure standing at the foot of his bed. Is this not a feeling? Pressure on the chest, breathing on full of water. Pain. Pressure on the chest. You get lungs full of water. You can calm yourself. You can calm yourself. On the shadow of a tall lamp or handheld, he, just like you, me, had seen and needed with an expression not in the darkness, but there, nonetheless. The figure at the end of either bed doesn't move as your eyes adjust to the darkness. He finally had his expression. So you only wants nothing, only more desire to try to shatter the label is eating at moving dead wood. That's bad. How many did you notice it? With no anger in his hands or hatred in how he looks at it, just resignation, tragedy in label. You really give me without saying the number. Had you not known about the spirit to be good? Okay. You won't take a step closer. He's young, around your age, polished to you, maybe. With all this, but not expression, his whole something wouldn't grow. Something unsettling and settingly knowing about him. But the thought passes as quickly as it comes. Maybe he's one of the friends. You don't focus on it, but it's hard. There are moments when you think to figure out. Who are you? The figure stopped, checking upright. His eyes were wide, his body dancing intensely as he looked straight at you. He wasn't expecting you to see him, not at all. He's shocked. More with that, he's confused. His mouth opens slightly, but nothing comes out. Fast, he blinks once, twice, and finally forces out some words. You can see me? Restate your question. Who are you? We don't waste time with those who scream. Waza spend too much time holding around, yelling into silence. Demanding things from a man who refuses to see. You are not going to wait for another this guy to do the same. The figure blinks, clearly self out of court, but nothing about the way he asks seems to affect him. When question is heavier than you meant it to be. He has flagrant reason for how his head for knowing you. He hesitates. I don't know. Oh, this is bad. Just step forward, eyes down. Fine, then what do you remember? He kicks out his posture, relaxing, doesn't look. He can answer right away, but after the pause, he takes a small step forward. His eyes meet yours. For a first time, he really looks at you, unsure of confusion, of recognition. I remember him. His gaze shifts back to Ethan, still tangled in sheets, breathing slow, even one moment, panic, next. Then his attention turns back to you. I remember you. Huh? You just started, straight away, settling, and one you weren't expecting. You don't know why, but something about the way his face makes your mind start to race. Huh? My entertainment. What are you talking about? You. The way his voice carries your baby soft and melodic. A tenderness. He has a hand, he's talking, not Ethan. I remember you. Did he, man? Not for a second. A bit of blush, peeking out in your cheek. Sorry, I don't remember you. The ghost offers you half laugh. It's okay, you have to focus. Why are you falling? You tilt your head toward the bed, toward Ethan, still tangled in his sheets. Ethan. His shoulders bends, his hands crawl into the sleeves, the breeze pulses for him. The second his gaze drops, more the beef is on him, like he's thinking, like he's struggling with something. And then he looks at Ethan again, and then looks at him. It's not the way you, not with anger or hate, or overwhelming, need to answer. It's something else, nothing, troubled. Easy, man. His eyes flirt at you, hesitation still there, but something behind you, calculation, madness, anxiety. What is it, man? He can't breathe, as you probably can. What's happening? He plays, his gas flutters to you and Ethan. But, what's thickness? You are really almost defensive or big ghost. All that scale house on chin for some reason that makes you tense. He hesitates, his head something slightly, suddenly you is something too close to understand. Like he's processing the fact that you're here with him in his white out. Standing in front of him, you should be. Like you should process him. You, but then you, watch, the way he says it, the way his voice softens, like how it's He's the one who looks, he's the one who looked at you like that, it's like, yeah, for some reason, that's worse. You slow down the gimmick, hard pause, the process of the sounds, natural, shocking, like it's nothing. Yeah, he's actually more than spooch. The old guy just stares at you, nothing, he's behind. Yeah, he's something brighter, hope that answer just the way of something, like it looks like you. You pause for that surprise you. His lips press together, think before he takes out, shaking his head slightly. Not just, sorry. You like to get something, the expression shifting, eyes lighted over your face, taking in your clenched fist, your square shoulder, then you belly strained anger. You are standing, your scalp shaking your head, nothing better, hold at the edge of yours. If you're still not, he must lead you. Pause it, say softly, just like, then kicks out, gas flattened out the moment before the sky, shake there. And once, that hand makes something in your chest twice. How could he not be? How could you just let go of everything? You stare at him, something like, mean, breathless, falling up his spine. You don't know if you admire or hate him. Exactly. You don't care what change the time. You should. Still yelling. Just so answer. Not justice. Yelling at me. This one you not this just understanding. Hey, I'll help you when you will help you. You are for something. Then I'll help you. Give yours. Don't waste time. Just one as you say. Every night. You say your head, body and check it. That's me. What's your name? Like all we. Like what you want. You want you will pay. You will make it. He shakes his head. Me feeling slightly thought. Absolutely not. If I find out he can hold some over the night, it change. Your eyes me. He didn't do that. Revelation. Oh man, really coach. Without that. And not at all. Make nice easy. We follow you. Our it's strong away. I mean, you scream. Stand still. Go up to the last step. And hold it. Let you lose. Wait. Nothing. Nothing. No high notes. No big notes. No secrets. But yours. Who's living? I'm shit. But nothing face. And more people. So light. And night. Pretend. Say what it is. Apology. Yes, it's not. We stand here. Construction. He's the middle. He doesn't say anything. Not yet. He's another. Lies standing away. He's all. Okay. Get down for. Reference. Right. Holding. Right. Mission. This is missing. He goes on. Stack up the position. Right. No. He was. Wait. No. Place. Who's walked ahead. Not in. But. Like. Just probably asked. And he's like. Oh, you expect that. He finds it. And mission. Also. Something specific. Just here. And something about that message. Your vision. You have been watching. Something is coming up. The hatch you pull away. Somewhere. You stand in the shot and move to the middle. Okay. Now you make an outshot. Sound like it. Don't care. Your hands. She's like. You reach from the mid. Yeah. Extra. Outshot. Loving. Rotation. Like you can't follow the team. Throw. Not options. But of course. You need explosive. Don't need as you watch him. It's such a. He that goes. He's. Young black. follow the following rule. He leaves things chance he will be very behind. So maybe he got I've been movies, but means he will be waiting. Don't be fast, it's not checks out. And shut the book back to the shop. You got to this. I'm sleepy. Why are you doing to me? Really, let's check out.